Hi, K-pop lovers. Welcome back to our channel. Hey everyone. Before we dive into the incredible story of how Lisa became one of the most legendary dancers of all time, do me a huge favor and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our content. Trust me, you're going to want to stay until the very end because I'm going to reveal something about Lisa's training that even hardcore fans don't know about. Now let's get into it. When you think of K-pop dancers who have literally changed the game, one name stands above the rest: Lisa from Blackpink. But here's the thing that nobody talks about, the secret that transformed a 13-year-old girl from Thailand who couldn't speak a single word of Korean into what girls' generation's legendary dancer Hyoyeon herself called the top K-pop dancer. And stick around because what I'm about to tell you will completely change how you see every single one of her performances. Let's start with something that sounds almost impossible. Picture this, it's 2010, and among 4,000 hopeful young girls auditioning for YG Entertainment in Thailand, only one makes it through. That one girl was Lalisa Manobal, who we now know as Lisa. But here's what makes this story absolutely mind-blowing. When she arrived in South Korea in 2011 at just 14 years old to begin her training, she was stepping into a world where she couldn't communicate with anyone. Zero Korean. Not a single word. And yet, somehow, she would go on to consistently score A's in every single monthly evaluation for 5 straight years. Her bandmate Jenny later revealed in an interview with Billboard, Lisa would always get A's for everything. But how? That's the secret nobody talks about, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. The answer lies in something so simple yet so profound that it revolutionized not just how Lisa learned, but how she became the dancer she is today. When Lisa couldn't speak Korean, she couldn't ask questions in dance class. She couldn't clarify instructions. She couldn't even talk to her trainers about what she didn't understand. So what did she do? She turned dance into her language. In a revealing interview with Billboard in 2021, Lisa explained her training process. She would watch the demo choreography videos over and over again, spending about an hour just absorbing every single detail, memorizing not just the moves, but the feeling, the story, and the intention behind each movement. Then, without being able to communicate verbally, she had to rely purely on her body and her visual memory. This limitation, this barrier that could have destroyed her dreams, actually became her greatest superpower. But wait, there's more to this story, and this is where it gets really interesting. Remember I told you to stay until the end? Here's why: Lisa didn't just practice during regular training hours. While other trainees were finishing their 12-hour days, Lisa would stay in the practice room until 3 or 4 in the morning. She revealed this herself when she was a dance mentor on the Chinese show Youth with You Season 2. The practice room became her sanctuary, the one place where language didn't matter, where her body could speak for her. Famous choreographer Honey J once posted on Instagram about Lisa learning an entire complex choreography in just 1 hour, something that would take an average person weeks to master. She was absolutely shocked by Lisa's ability. Now here's something that's going to blow your mind. Lisa started dancing when she was just 4 years old. Her mother enrolled her in dance classes, and by late childhood, she was part of a youth dance crew called We Saw Cool, alongside Bam Bam from GOT7. They competed in contests all across Thailand, winning awards including the Special Team Award at the LG Entertainment Million Dreams Sanan World Competition in 2009. But here's what's crazy: when she got to YG Entertainment, she had to basically start over. K-pop choreography is a completely different beast. It requires precision, synchronization, and a specific style that Lisa had never encountered before. So she took everything she learned in Thailand, her foundation in hip-hop, contemporary, and even traditional Thai dance, and she fused it with the rigorous K-pop training. This fusion, this unique blend, is what created the Lisa dance style that millions of people around the world are now obsessed with. Let me tell you about her process, because this is where the real secret lies. When learning choreography for songs like How You Like That, Lisa doesn't just memorize steps. She told Billboard that before she even takes a lesson from the dance teacher, she watches the demo video several times for about an hour. But she's not just watching the moves. She's studying the visuals, the narrative, the emotional story that the choreography is trying to tell. Then, when she's learning with the actual teacher, she focuses on connecting each movement to create a cohesive story. As she explained, "I have to get into the mindset, okay? This movement has to connect with this movement so it becomes a story." This is why when you watch Lisa perform, it's not just dancing. It's storytelling. It's art. And here's something that professional dancers have noticed about Lisa that casual viewers might miss. Her control is absolutely insane. We're talking about someone who can transition from explosive, powerful moves to soft, delicate movements in a split second. She uses her entire body's range of motion, filling every moment of the choreography with purpose. Even something as simple as walking during a performance is perfectly controlled and set to the music. Her facial expressions, especially her eyes, are so precisely controlled that she can shift the entire mood of a performance just with a glance. And get this, she does all of this while wearing heavy shoes, including those iconic thigh-high heeled boots that went viral in 2020 and sparked a massive meme challenge with celebrities like Dolly Parton and Lil Nas X participating. But here's what really sets Lisa apart, and this is the part that even dance professionals are amazed by: her musicality. During her viral freestyle dance that became an internet sensation, Lisa showed off her comedic genius while hitting every single beat perfectly. She has this incredible ability to feel the music and interpret it through her body in ways that seem almost supernatural. Whether it's hip-hop, contemporary, pop, or any other style, Lisa can master it and make it her own. Her versatility is unmatched. And what's interesting is that she makes everything look completely effortless. You could watch her perform the most intense, complex choreography, and she'll make it look as easy as breathing. Now, let's talk about her impact and achievements, because this is where you see the results of all that secret training and dedication. In 2021, Lisa released her debut solo album, La Lisa, and the music video became the most viewed music video by a solo artist in 24 hours on YouTube, setting a Guinness World Record with 73.6 million views. The album sold 736,000 copies in its first week in South Korea, making her the first female artist to achieve this milestone. Her second single, Money, became the first song by a K-pop solo artist to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify, and she earned her 8th Guinness World Record for this achievement in November 2023. Fast forward to 2024 and 2025, and Lisa is still making history. In June 2024, she released Rockstar under her own management company LLOUD, which she established in February 2024, in partnership with RCA Records. Rockstar debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Global Excl. US chart with 94.2 million streams and became her first RIAA Gold certified solo single, making her the third Blackpink member to earn US certification. At the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards, she won Best K-pop for Rockstar, becoming the first solo artist in VMA history to win Best K-pop twice. She tied this record again at the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards with her song, Born Again, featuring Doja Cat and Ray, making her tied with BTS as the most awarded artist in the Best K-pop category. And if that wasn't enough, Lisa made her acting debut in February 2025 in the third season of HBO's The White Lotus, showing that her talents extend far beyond dancing. On February 28, 2025, she released her debut studio album, Alter Ego, which debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the Billboard Top Album Sales chart. She's also signed a worldwide touring deal with Wasserman Music and performed at the 2025 Oscars alongside Doja Cat and Ray. On November 22, 2023, she was even invested by King Charles III as an honorary member of the Order of the British Empire, recognizing her contributions to British-South Korean relations. But you know what's the most beautiful part of Lisa's story? Despite all these achievements, despite being called the dancing machine by her own bandmates and being recognized as the top dancer by industry legends, Lisa remains humble and passionate about her craft. She once said, "I feel like dancing doesn't require much thinking from me. Dancing is what I communicate through, instead of words. And I feel like dancing is my best friend." For someone who couldn't speak the language when she first arrived in Korea, dance truly became her voice, her identity, and her way of connecting with the world. So what's the real secret behind Lisa's legendary dance moves that nobody talks about? It's not just natural talent, though she certainly has that. It's not just the training, though she's put in thousands of hours. The real secret is that Lisa turned her biggest limitation into her greatest strength. By not being able to rely on verbal communication, she developed a deeper, more intuitive understanding of dance as a language itself. She learned to observe more carefully, to feel more deeply, and to express more powerfully through movement than words could ever achieve. That language barrier that could have ended her dreams before they even started instead forced her to develop a unique approach to learning and performing that made her stand out from everyone else. And that's the lesson we can all take from Lisa's journey. Sometimes our biggest obstacles, the things that seem like they're going to hold us back, can actually become the catalysts that push us to develop skills and perspectives that nobody else has. Lisa couldn't talk to her trainers, so she became a master at reading body language and musicality. She couldn't ask questions, so she learned to observe with incredible precision. She had to work twice as hard as everyone else, so she developed an unmatched work ethic. And all of those challenges combined to create the superstar we see today. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Now here's what I want you to do. Hit that like button if you learned something new about Lisa today, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, drop a comment below telling me which Lisa performance is your favorite and why, and share this video with any Blackpink or K-pop fans you know who would appreciate learning about the real story behind one of the greatest dancers of our generation. And remember, the next time you watch Lisa perform, you're not just watching someone dance. You're watching someone speak a universal language that transcends barriers, connects cultures, and inspires millions of people around the world. That's the real magic of Lisa, and that's the secret that makes her truly legendary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Annyeong!